are going to talk about connecting with yourself. Sometimes we don't connect with ourselves, and we tend to lose ourselves in the many roles that we are playing. And I'm going to take more in the field of psychology. Psychology is the study of the soul. So, and I'm going to focus on the soul as a place where we connect with ourselves. We are the spirit, we have the soul, and we live in the body. In the previous times, we spoke about know who you are. That means whatever that, the gifts, the talents, even your weaknesses, your strength, your values and attitude, know where you are, or know who you are. And we have the actual self and we have the ideal self. The actual self is who I am now, and the ideal self is that self that I picture myself to be in the future. And then we can reflect on what is that is standing in my way, that is blocking me to be myself, and that's where now we are going to say, let me connect with myself. Amen? When we talk about the soul, it has three things. It has the mind or the thinking, the emotions, the will. That is the soul. Three things. Ne? Most of the time, how I put psychologists in, they will tap into your soul through your emotions. How do you feel today? After that, they tap into how do you make meaning out of what you have experienced. What is the meaning that you have in relation to what you have experienced? They will say, how do you make sense out of it? How do you make out of it what had happened to you? Because sometimes people can face similar situations, person A and B, but you'll find that person A copes better than person B. But all of them, they were experiencing robbery. Let me just say robbery. At the same time, people did the same thing to them. But this one, person A, seems to be surviving, seems to be thriving even after the midst of what had happened. But person B is not surviving, is not even coping with what had happened. And that is where we're talking about what do you make out of what had happened to you. The other person will say, no, I feel like I am dirty, I feel like I am useless, I feel like I have bad luck. The other one will say, you know what has happened to me, maybe it made me to reflect as to the context of how it happened to me, and therefore I realized that somehow I have contributed. There are some of the things that if I could have taken care of, I could have not been in that situation, but I've learned to forgive myself. That's where now we say, oh, how does this person make meaning out of what has happened? Amen. Or maybe I did not consider the issues of risk. I mean, I went there, that is the place that is risky. I went there at the time that is risky in the night. The activities that we were doing, they are of risk. We were dancing, climbing, and clapping, and all those things. So I was very compromised. I was in a situation that was compromising, and therefore I have to forgive